Okay, for our DNS low oblique sit, what we need to do is laying on the side. First things first, this is what the position is going to look like. We're going to extend up, separate our knees, and then we're rolling over our bottom side knee and hip. So to do that well, what we want to do first is create some pressure into the shoulder by pushing this elbow down and away. We want to make sure we are stacked over top of our shoulder and elbow. What we don't want is this shoulder ending up in our ear like this, or even up through this middle area here. What we really want is this down and tucked away, being strong through this bottom side shoulder. After that, intra-abdominal pressure, so we're breathing in through our nose, trying to pull that diaphragm down to fill up space and expand in 360 degrees around the belt line. From there, we got a good intra-abdominal pressure. We're going to extend both hips up, separate our knees, and we're rolling over this bottom side hip. But what's not happening is I'm not letting my foot come off the ground there. So as I work through here, I don't let that foot pop off the ground like this, because that's going to be us just rolling as one big unit, as opposed to getting what we need, which is an internal rotation happening through this bottom side hip. So again, we're coming up, nice intra-abdominal pressure, separate the knees, pushing my knee and my foot down into the ground, and then rolling back out of that. I want you to think of that as a roll over that foot, and then we're pushing this foot down, this knee down into the ground to control that roll, and then we push even harder down into that knee to roll back out of it. So you should feel that bottom side hip working pretty hard to do that, to control that roll down, and then to slowly push yourself back out of that roll. We're using those muscles to pull that hip into the center of the hip socket, and then control motion of internal and external rotation around that hip and pelvis. Give it a shot.